What's happening? You got the Retro Gaming Hippie coming at you with another video game review today. And we're going to continue along by comparing games that were released for both the Colecovision and the Atari 2600. This time around is a 1981 classic arcade hit, and it is Donkey Kong. Now, this was a pack-in game for the Colecovision, so that was kind of a big deal for the Colecovision having an arcade classic like Donkey Kong packed in. It was also released at the same time in 1982 for both of these, the Atari 2600 and the Colecovision. And this might have been the first time that Donkey Kong was technically available on the home console, which is why it was such a big deal for the Colecovision. Now, if my memory serves me right on this, and you can do a little better research on the internet, is this contains 3 levels. It's missing the cement factory level of the game. And this has, I believe, 2 levels. It just has the first and then the fire level. It doesn't have the elevator level or the cement factory label. Now, it's not really fair to compare ColecoVision to Atari 2600 like I mentioned before. It did come out a good 5 years after Atari, which was 77, I believe, or maybe 78, and ColecoVision was 82. 5200 would be a better comparison, but the ColecoVision is what I got. I got the modules so I can play Atari games on it, so I figured why not compare games that were released for both systems. The ColecoVision was also a little bit more expensive, but really I think it was at $250 or $300 when it came out, which is really a steal of a deal for what it did. But first up, we'll take a look at the Coleco version for the Atari 2600, white cart, black label, and then we'll take a look at the ColecoVision version. So we'll cut some lights off, fire up the old CRT, and take a look at it. First up, Atari 2600 version. All right, looks like Donkey Kong, not bad, kinda. I would say the Donkey Kong looks more like a gingerbread man, but Mario kind of looks like a Mario or Jumpman as he was known then, and the princess looks like the princess, and the hammer's there. No music, but some sound effects. The barrels kind of look like chocolate chip cookies, and he looks like a gingerbread man. Maybe they should have called it like Bakery Revenge or something. Let's grab this hammer. Oops. Guess you can't run into them backwards. So no sound, okay sound effects, okay graphics, not bad for an Atari 2600, in my opinion. And level 2, this should have the flame guys and gals that little controller mishap. They didn't seem to go up and down the steps. That's weird. So that's the Atari 2600 version. Not bad. No music. Let me adjust a few things and we'll take a look at the ColecoVision. And just like that, we can fire it up for the ColecoVision. Right around, we've got some sound, music, with special effects. Mario looks, or Jumpman looks a little more authentic. Barrels look like barrels. You've got the fire coming out of the oil barrel, and Donkey Kong looks like a Donkey Kong and not a gingerbread cookie. And we'll compare the second level and then we'll wrap up this review. Already you can see that those extra items are on there, and that the flame guys go up and down ladders and they don't move quite as fast. whereas the other ones in the Atari 2600 moved back and forth quite quickly, but didn't seem to go up and down the ladders. So definitely graphically an improvement. It's nice to have the music, the sound effects seem crisper. So ColecoVision, once again, is definitely a large upgrade, but the Atari 2600 game is not bad. So there you have it, a little side-by-side comparison of a couple more games that were released on both the ColecoVision and Atari 2600. Once again, the ColecoVision, in my opinion, comes out on top, of course, because it just is a better system overall. You can see the graphics, having the music. They just probably had more that they could work with. Like I said, the 5200 would be a better comparison, but I don't have one. So until then, remember, you got the Retro Gaming Hippie, and you take care.